Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Doc, Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS in BronxNet. Hey, on February the 14th, our next guest will hold their event, No Matter What. It's called No Matter What. It's all going down at the Schomburg Center. And joining us with all the details, we welcome author, artist, educator, activist, and
Nana.
our honoree
Yes,
from the Make
you
the
were.
Grade Awards.
Yes,
it was
yes,
about 2
yes.
years ago,
That's
right?
right. Thank you.
Yeah, give
Thank
a
you,
big
thank
round of
you,
applause,
thank you.
everybody. And Nana Camille
Yes.
Yarbrough, we welcome you to the show.
I'm honored to be here with
Pleasure
you.
to see you.
Thank you.
Yes,
It's
yes.
been a little while
Yeah.
since the celebration and everything. But on the 14th, Valentine's Day, supposedly a day of love,
Yes.
we're going to celebrate some heavy love at the Schomburg Library
Yeah.
Center in Harlem. But this has to do with a broader, it's not hug me, kiss me, leave me, miss me, only kind of love.
Yes.
It has to do with strengthening our family love.
Yes.
It has to do with our young people in college. It has to do speaking to our elders. There's music around elders. There's singers. There are dancers. So we're going to celebrate us
Yeah.
and how we have managed to stay together as long as we have,
Yes.
under difficult conditions, circumstances, pressures, stress. This great African family, African American, African Caribbean, has managed to stay together and produce marvelous.
So no matter what,
No-
strengthening or re-strengthening.
Continuing to strengthen. Yeah, no matter what has happened in the past, we have moved forward. And we're still together.
Yeah.
So no matter what is happening now, you know, in Washington or wherever.
Well, how important is this with all the things that are happening in our communities and in Washington
Yeah,
to continue to remind people to keep that love
to keep it.
firsthand?
Yeah, and the thing is, we as a people have had to carry hand-me-downs. We had a difficult beginning here, and we have some hand-me-downs in our lifestyle from
Yeah.
those times. We have hand-me-down fear, hand-me-down anger, hand-me-down pain, hand-me-down attitude, and some of it gets in our way. And so there's a song that I wrote called Hand-Me-Down Love, okay? Hand-me-down love passed on from heart to heart, hand-me-down love passed on
Yeah.
from head. And like our parents, what they gave us. Or sometimes there were people who were not blood parents, but they helped us. And there are thousands of people who never got their thank yous.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of ancestor elders you see walking down the street. I'm an elder now. When I wrote that song, I was not an elder.
Yeah.
But nobody says thank you to them. Nobody says, can I help you? How are you? Not many people. And so people go through life just feeling almost like I wasted my time. And so we're using that day, one of the things is that they're thanking our elders, thanking our ancestors. There's going
that's
to be pouring
beautiful.
of libation to give thanks to all those people who brought us this far. So we're going to have a good time,
And the message for the event, continue to spread that love,
no matter what.
no matter what.
That's right. Put your
Now-
hand on your hip, let your back on slip, no matter what.
Wait a minute now.
Yes.
Sound like one of the DJs on the radio.
Oh yeah, I got something for him.
You do?
And one of the things is there's a tradition in Africa about praise names.
Yes, yes.
And so in thinking about this, I said, love is a perception changer. Love is a rearranger. Love is a mind evolver and a problem solver. Love is a beast eater, a soul excreter, a void filler, and a bile spiller. Love is a thought former, plan former, power orchestrator, and a tongue translator. So it goes on about what love is. Love is so many things.
That's
and
right.
so we're going to have them on the 14th. And we'd certainly like to have some of the youth come in because we need to share with our young people the power that brought us this far no matter what.
Yeah.
And in this world, they're going to have to deal with no matter what's and keep and maintain their own strength, their own genius.
Yeah. And since this is Black History Year,
That's right.
did I say year?
Yes.
Oh, we should celebrate it every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day is Black History
Yeah.
Month.
Any significance of holding it at the Schomburg Center?
Well, the Schomburg Center is, I did a show not long ago called Ancestor House. My band is called Ancestor House Band. My album, the last one, was Ancestor House. Schomburg is the true ancestor house in New York City because it has our stories from all over the world. Arturo Schomburg, Puerto Rican African, was told that we had no history. You know, how can you tell the people that they have no history? They don't come from anything.
Yeah.
But that's what we were told. When he heard it, he said, And so he made it his life's work to discover, to go and find out our history. And now it came together. Millions of pieces of information are there for research in that library. If you want to know something about our black culture, our ancestry, go to the Schomburg if you're in New York, you know, because that's the center. And all of our great artists have been there, going there.
And that's right on 135th Street, right across from Harlem Hospital.
That's at Malcolm X Boulevard. Yes, it is. It's right there.
So the date that you're going to be there is the 14th.
The 14th
Yes.
of February. It's about a week and a couple of days from now. We're rehearsing like mad. I have a great band coming, some marvelous singers and actors, and I'm going to present also. So it's, as you said, Black History Month is all year long, and we need to impress upon all of our people, seniors and youth, to celebrate themselves. But some people, I had a student once at City College, and he said, I'm Puerto Rican. What have I got to celebrate? Puerto Rico's only 200 years old or something. I said, man, you have the African ancestry, you have the Native Indian ancestry.
Where he's been.
No, you have to know all that. And when you know all that, then you feel strong. You
Puerto Rican is the Trinity.
Yeah.
It's African,
Yes.
Taino Indian,
There you go.
and Spaniard.
There you go.
That's
And
Puerto
so you
Rican
can
and
pull on
Dominican.
all of them, whichever one speaks to you. Like when I was born and raised in South Side of Chicago, what spoke to me one day as I was going through the park, I heard drums.
Yeah.
And I went to the drums, it was a field house. They were teaching dance. I started studying dance. Later on, joined the great Catherine Dunham Company of Dance Singers and went all over the world educating myself.
The drums are very, very important.
Oh, yes.
It has a history in this country.
Absolutely.
Where can we go to get more information on what you're doing?
You can
'Cause
go
they're rapping
to
me.
me at Facebook. My name Camille Yarbrough or .com. You can go to me, as I said, on Facebook and on Twitter. CamilleYarbrough.com.
Give Camille a big round of applause, everybody.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you,
I wish
sweetheart.
we could talk to you for
A long time.
longer period of time.
Okay.
But thank you so much.
We'll do it again.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I'd like to thank our guests for joining us and you for tuning in and checking it all out. There's a recablecast tonight at 5 and 10 p.m. You can watch anytime on the web at BronxNet.org, or you can catch an all-new one Wednesday with our host, Darren Jaime. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day, and always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice and let your choice control the chooser. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. I'll see you on the radio on 107.5 WBLS later on tonight. Peace.